Welcome, everyone, to Lubbock, Texas, Jones AT&T Stadium, where their tortillas will be flying in celebration and in support of their beloved Texas Tech Red Raiders. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, facing off with another team from the Pac-12. The Red Raiders will put toe to leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will take the first swing of the game. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open.
Can anyone catch him? The 30. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Red Raiders offense will have its first possession of the game. And how about this matchup of a couple of guys who just don't get tired and don't mind being handed the football, Jesse?
And I love this matchup, too, because in modern football, it's all about throwing the ball and spread and tempo and air raid offenses. Let's go back to toting the rock, old school. 2 of the best running backs in the business here.
And the defenses now, like, they know the challenge. They know these guys are going to tote it. They got to be physical, committing.
Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Beavers!
Yeah, and the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After that last completion, it's second down. They go to the ground. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for second down. Now the play fake. They're bringing heat. Finds his big tight end. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got room on the return, and they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent cover. Cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Nice move to stay on his feet. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Tamatova. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. This offense has a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Quick strike complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. It's complete to the left. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. He'll just keep slinging it. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll throw it on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Golden. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Fresh set of downs after the completion. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Red pass, it's complete.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Finds us back in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Just threw that one way too far. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights. Good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Fox. Finds his man. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
with a first down. They'll snap it from the 32. He's going to pass. Makes a grab over the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Beavers have their offense in high gear. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Oregon State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. He breaks a tackle. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. And the Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're getting this guy lathered up. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll pull it on the read. Still on his feet at the 45. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Field goal is good.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Coming out with it, it's Achane. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. To the air, it's Fox. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. He's looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield. Afterburner's coming. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Beavers!
Number 87.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. They're working that left side. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Using the quick game. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Safe completion on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Looking to throw for it. Moving out of the pocket. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Achane. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Pressure coming. On the run, still looking. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And sure, tackling there to keep them from getting to the first down marker. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Beavers send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here comes the offense on first down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. To the air on first down. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, wants to throw it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
The Beavers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll start this third quarter with a run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. And the Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. On third down, going up top. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll give it to the back. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Fox. He looks that one in nicely.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Golden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. New set of downs after that completion. Motion from the offense. They're going back to the ground. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. With that run, he breaks through the 3,000-yard mark for his career.
Man, that says a lot about you. When you rush for 3,000 yards in this world where it's pass happy, that you got a guy that, no, I'm going to give him touches because he's productive. Palmer, it's led to 3,000 yards now.
And that's a lot when you consider some of the injury issues they've had up front throughout his career. It doesn't matter. This guy still finds ways to make positive things happen. 3,000 yards, that's a lot for a running back.
The pirouette on the 1. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Red Raiders are on the move. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Give to the running back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Pulls it in. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. To the ground with the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Here comes the 2-point try. Powers forward. He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
31, Texas Tech, 17.
And here's the return. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll leave it with him. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun to give to the back. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Throws for the tight end. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long. Whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages, it just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Gets it out quickly. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Achane. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Going for the big play. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll do it himself. Thrust that arm out. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. To the air, it's Fox. Got his man in the middle. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Quarterback on the keeper. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the tailback. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll go to the toss. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. And the Beavers are marching down the field. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Leaves it with the back. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal. They fake it, looking for a man. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Here's the handoff. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Fox. He's right on target. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Beavers want to crank the tempo.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Got a man. It's Achane. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack and push you around. And then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Oregon State, 38. Texas Tech, 20.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Snagged in the middle. It's Coates. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man on the right. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. They want to just keep throwing it. Catch in the middle, it's Amatova. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He uncorks a bullet to the right.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lofts one high and deep. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. The give as they work on that clock. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On the ground, it's Manuel. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man quickly. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
And the Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.